Not only is P. Diddy behind bars, but now he's on suicide watch in one of the most dangerous jails in the country. Here's everything we know so far about Diddy's life on the inside. I'm Sierra Gillespie, and this is Law and Crime News. It's been a big week for 54-year-old Sean Diddy Combs, kicking it off with a federal indictment on Monday, and now we're getting word that he's on suicide watch. He's being held at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn in the Eastern New York Judicial District, much to the dismay of his legal team. Earlier this week, Diddy filed for bond 2 separate times, his attorneys writing in the motions that MDC is not fit for pretrial detention. They even requested he be transferred out of New York to Essex County in New Jersey, but it was ultimately up to the Bureau of Prisons to decide where he ended up.
Diddy's attorney, Mark Agnifilo, has recently revealed that Diddy's life is at risk if he is placed in general population. Diddy is urgently seeking bail after reports emerged that several prisoners are targeting him due to his alleged abuse of minors. Former wardens and federal prosecutors have all confirmed that Diddy has become a target. Agnifilo also described the conditions at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn, New York, where Diddy is currently detained, as nothing short of hell itself. Diddy is set to be moved to general population in the coming days, and experts fear for his safety. After 3 failed bail requests and a rejected offer of $50 million for house arrest, Diddy is reportedly experiencing a mental breakdown. His lawyer has announced they will try to secure bail again, but it remains uncertain whether it will be granted. Inmates inside the facility have commented on Diddy's challenging situation, noting that he is struggling with a harsh, cold environment of prison and is nearing a breaking point. The decision to deny Diddy's bail and keep him in federal custody until May 2025, when his trial is scheduled, came after prosecutors revealed that Diddy had been attempting to contact witnesses from inside the prison. Interestingly, Diddy's legal team argues that he only intended to communicate with witnesses and had no intention to intimidate or harass them. Reports also suggest that Diddy has asked to be placed on suicide watch. On suicide watch, inmates are confined to solitary for more than 23 hours a day, which can lead to severe mental health issues due to isolation. However, Diddy is aware of the risks if news spreads that a pedophile is in prison. Diddy's legal team had offered $50 million, along with a fully paid-off $70 million house, and also requested that Diddy surrender his passport and those of his family. It was clear that Diddy had to offer something substantial to secure his release. Nevertheless, Judge Aaron rejected the bail offer, ruling that nothing would ensure the safety of the victims, and Diddy remained in jail, even through the holiday season. While incarcerated, Diddy allegedly used secure phone lines to intimidate victims, and these conversations were recorded. Inside the prison, Diddy is reportedly having nervous breakdowns and is terrified, knowing he could be attacked at any moment. He is desperate to get out. In addition to his current predicament, rumors have surfaced that 3 of Diddy's major accomplices have been named in lawsuits and may soon join him in jail. Some speculate that Diddy has given up on his case and may even be considering suicide. Recently, Diddy's legal team has acknowledged the existence of the freak-off tapes, which they claim do not show Diddy exploiting anyone. They assert that 9 such tapes exist and prove Diddy's innocence. Diddy is losing on both fronts, inside and outside of jail. He is at his breaking point, and now his personal life is under intense scrutiny. His ex-girlfriend, Jennifer Lopez, has been named as a material witness in a lawsuit filed by alleged victim Cardello Smith, who claims Diddy assaulted him in 1997 during a party at a Holiday Inn in Detroit. Smith alleges that Diddy recorded the assault and that Lopez helped him cover it up. Officers involved in the raid on Diddy's mansion have also provided statements. According to them, Diddy's situation is dire. Without going into specifics, one officer mentioned that items like baby oil and sex tapes were among the key pieces of evidence recovered from Diddy's home. There was more than enough evidence gathered to justify pre-trial detention without bail. As it stands, Diddy remains incarcerated, losing ground both in court and personally. His legal and personal struggles are taking an increasingly dark turn with each passing day. The pressure is mounting, and his attempts to regain freedom are becoming more desperate. The case continues to develop, and one thing is certain: this story is far from over.